was bearable. I've had the gray haze for a long time though. I never found out what it was. It's my stress, that's for sure. I never wanted to run away. I was very motivated. Then what is this feeling? Who would I ask? I've been patient, but it was bearable. I've had the gray haze for a long time though. I never found out what it was. I taste like vegetables I don't like. The town inside me and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar. I can go home, cause I'm afraid something will change. Me without me, I'm the one to blame. I'm not waiting for Santa Claus. I already have the gift, just can't open the box. I know all about it, no one can solve it unless I decide to do something about it. It's not even a case. I've been patient, but it was bearable. I've had the gray haze for a long time though. I never found out what it was. I hate the alarm clock I chose. The town inside me and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar. I can go home because I'm afraid something will change. Me without me, I'm the one to is light. Let's paint the gray haze into sky blue. I know who you are. I'm not leaving you again. The town inside me and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar. There is nowhere to go back, nowhere to go. It's all illusional.
Explore new ways to tune into your music with Spotify Premium. Smart Shuffle adds recommendations into your playlist to show you new sounds. Or you can make music a shared experience when you host a jam, where you and your friends can add songs and listen in together. Tap the banner to learn more. Want to spice up your listening? Smart Shuffle can weave in song recommendations for your playlist when you join Spotify Premium. Or start a jam, where you can invite your friends to create and add to shared playlists, all with unlimited skips and repeats. Tap the banner to learn more.
The town inside me and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar. I can't go home because I'm afraid something will change. Me without me, I'm the one to blame. was bearable. I've had the gray haze for a long time though. I never found out what it was. It's my stress, that's for sure. I never wanted to run away. I was very motivated. Then what is this feeling? Would I ask? I've been patient, but it was bearable. I've had the gray haze for a long time though. I never found out what it was. I taste like vegetables I don't like. The town inside me and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar. I can go home, cause I'm afraid something will change. Me without me, I'm the one to blame. I'm not waiting for Santa Claus. I already have the gifts, just can't open the box. I know all about it, no one can solve it unless I decide to do something about it. It's not even a case. I've been patient, but it was bearable. I've had the gray haze for a long time though. I never found out what it was. I hate the alarm clock I chose. The town inside me and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar. I can go home because I'm afraid something will change. Me without me, I'm the one to
Fuck, I forgot to launch the game. No. Hi, Chad. Wait, y'all can't, hold on. Y'all can hear me. Let me launch Limbus real quick.
the town inside me and everyone's voice. Only I'm not
Your mouth ain't moving. Yes, it is. What are you talking about?
I can go home because I'm afraid something will change. Me without me, I'm the one to blame.
Hold on.
I moved on by my own will.
Can Limbus launch already? Okay, please tell me there's background noise right now. Yep, there is from the Spotify.
But it was bearable. I've had the gray haze for a long time though.
What game regs in that channel? Dankist, are you talking about the Roblox stream recommendations?
I never wanted to run away. I was very motivated. Then what is this feeling? Would I ask? I've been patient, but it was bearable. I've had the gray haze for a long time though. I never found out what it was. I taste like vegetables I don't
Right, I pinged in the free hit channel about them. Well, I haven't been on Discord all day. Hold on, let me see where you pinged me. been busy taking care of missing assignments all day, chat. Yeah, I think I see it. Where's the Puta though? Why is Limbus taking forever to launch? Wait, oh my god, we're like 2 days away, right? I'm not tweaking. Yeah, 2 days away from the new Ryosho ID. Let's go! New capstone!
Alarm clock I chose.
Technically less than 2 days. I mean, true, I guess. But doesn't it drop at 6 p.m. my time? I'm pretty sure it does. Or is that Umamusume that starts nearly at 6 p.m.? Just bullying Cromer by jumping her with clankers is crazy, I cannot lie, Dankest. Cromer did not deserve all that. And turn the audio on. There we go, finally. The town inside me. I'm sorry, Radish, I'm late. It's okay, lose rate. Hi, hi. She has 76 HP. 6, 7. Okay, so today I only really plan to do the dungeon because I don't know how long it is. It better be long and hard. Heavy on the hard. Part 2 is only the dungeon. Yeah, how long is it though? Like how many floors? Should I put Stranger Ishi back in? I mean, I guess. Then I can support, so I'll do the... Hold on. I can do one that gives me twinning... Oh no, twinning thread is one that does have a rerun, so I'm gonna do... Nocturnal. It can take a really long time. Words and shit. Yeah, reading and stuff. Finally caught you stream. Hi, highlights. Yeah, it's been a while.
꽃갈기 홀로 들고 눈물을 짓더니
Lower aching hand, tears drop in eyes.
뿌려진 눈물엔
You carve blood-stained tears upon branches of floral.
어젯밤 뜰 밖에서 슬픈 노래가
I
들렸는데
heard yesterday night from the garden a song of grief.
그것은 꽃넋과 가는 새 넋의 울음이었지.
I'm watching 2 streams right now, but I think the Radish needs my view more. Yes, donate views to the poor and needy. It's 11 p.m. for me, almost midnight. My sleep is deep fried. No. Dang, imagine Imagine I just don't finish the dungeon today and I gotta continue it tomorrow. The title has summoned me again. Hi push. An elegy for a flower and a bird departing.
봄이 안타까워도
Available not to hold the
할수
parting
있는 것은
spring.
없으니 그 수많은 울음소리를
Surrendered I become,
그저
heading the
듣기만
endless
해도
woe sans relief. What the fuck? Trust me, I will not be finishing the dungeon anytime soon. Just because you said that, I'm gonna finish it today, Dankist. Do you want to stand now, child? There's nothing you can do. Us. In the silent, windless sands. So any thoughts on the night drifter with the drunken bomb? Boo! Fuck him. Stood only the desolate ruins of a building swept through and thoroughly destroyed by a brutal. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? The head killed my stream, no! Like I said, I tried you made a statement so ass. So the stream killed it. Sorry, fuck you, mean ass. Fuck him. Fuck him and his booze or whatever he drinks. We can hear you, Ratty. Yay, I'm back. Night Drifter beat your ass with a fucking twig. He never beat my ass. I beat him first try, dumb fuck. Turn around and leave that place. Why? The site of history stands as a monument to the inevitability of karma. So this is the annihilated Kong family's building? Ishmael asked Honglo, having read the plaque on the building.
네, 맞아요.
Yes, it is.
지금은 사용하지 않는
And it's no longer in
공간이죠.
use.
그렇다면
So, everyone inside this building must have been... Hello, Radhi. Hi, Gletsky.
이렇게까지 한 걸까요?
What kind of transgressions could they possibly have committed to deserve to be destroyed like this?
이만한 건물이 뿌리채 폐허가 되었다는 건 조직이나 해결사 간의 충돌 수준이 아니다.
If there was something to lay waste to a building of such magnitude, such totality, it cannot have been a mere strife between syndicates or fixers. Something must have happened here, nothing less of a war. To leave these ruins behind.
맞아요. 아무리 도시라고 하더라도
You're right.
흔히 볼 수
It
있는
was
풍경은
unusual,
아닐 거예요.
even for the city,
머리가
and that's because the head was here. Are we about to finally find out more about the mysterious head? Are they about to give me head? Head from Honglu? Honglu replies, like it was the most obvious answer to a complicated question.
머리
The head?
금기를 어겼군요.
So the Kong family broke a taboo.
그 다음엔
And the sweepers came to clean up anything that was left behind, to erase any signs of whatever it was that violated the taboo. The head must really be a terrifying entity. If the mere mention of it could cause the sinners to shrink so much, as we were ambling aimlessly with this revelation. Welcome to round 2 of the evaluation, brave contestants. A disembodied but sonorous and excited voice broke the silence through the speakers. I'm such a fucking illiterate child.
2차 심사부터는 제가 새롭게 사회자를 맡게 된 점 양해 부탁드리면서
So-called pregnant buildings want to make them pregnant. Stop making the buildings pregnant, Dankist. As there were numerous complaints regarding the possible partiality issues with our previous host, please understand that I will be taking over as the host with the start of the second round. Looks like this GSN got kicked off from the host seat. Oi, hold on a minute. Up there, are they... so tell me we've got a live audience. What initially appeared to be a dilapidated rooftop was revealed to be where the spectator seats were installed. They were filled to the brim, to the point where I couldn't spot a single empty seat. It would be reasonable to assume that they are indeed spectators, considering the way the seats are arranged. There were some unfortunate troubles in the first round, yes, but hey, this is our once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to watch the family Hayek evaluation live and in person. Is it worth the wait or what? Rather you lied to me. What did I lie to you about, Nonathi? I am no fibber. I tell no fib. You said next stream was gonna have Zero as the thumbnail. I forgot. Next stream. I'm calling that. Wait, no, you don't need to do that. You can, wait. We can make a deal. If you call the head, there's gonna be no more Radish streams. What are you gonna do then? Wanted to give as many people as possible the opportunity to witness this history in the making. Alrighty then, before we really get the game rolling, please give the contestants a round of applause and cheer. Let them meet this challenge as their best selves. Holy mackerel, what a shit show. They're sitting on their arses, popping popcorn into their mouths, but we're stuck shitting bricks down here.
아마 내기판도 열렸을 거예요.
I'm sure they've been placing bets all night,
저희에게 거신 분은
though I doubt many of them
거의
bet on
없겠지만요.
us.
전부 후회하게
They'll
해주지.
regret that.
이곳
By the way,
실내인 것은
we're still indoors, right?
분명
Didn't we descend
지하로
deep into a
내려왔는데
basement,
하늘
even if we did try to lift upwards?
갑자기
How come
밖으로
there's a
나온 것
blue
같은
sky above
느낌이야.
us? Honglu explained that we're still within the subterranean area of Hongkyuan, but most of the listeners were having a hard time believing that, with the pale blue sky above them.
홍원에 사는 부유한자들 한정으로 방을 취향에 맞게
Though this is a practice limited to the affluent class of
이미
Hongkyuan,
대관원에도
many have taken to installing artificial environments within their rooms. In
여러
fact,
존재하죠.
there are several buildings within Taekwon decorated in the same manner.
네. 어르신들을 만나러 가는 길도 이런
You know, I was
느낌으로
about to say, you
꾸며져
can
있어요.
see the panel lines in the sky.
언제나 화창하고 푸르죠.
This is some fucking Truman Show type bullshit. Yes, the road taken to visit the elders is similarly decorated. Always so sunny and green,
바깥보다도
and it feels more like the
오히려
outside than the
바깥
actual
같달까요?
outside.
그런데 저건
So what's that? I realized that what Roddy was looking at was a parasol. It was installed in such a random place that I doubted it was actually there for anyone to sit under.
저건 파라솔이네요.
That's a parasol.
파라솔인 건 나도
I know what a
알지.
parasol is,
왜
alright?
저기에 고무 파라솔이 남겨져
I'm
있는
asking what the
건데.
old thing is doing there all on its own. Hungry tilted his head, thinking,
발톱을 이끌고 온
a real
어떤
big shot who brought the claws to watch the whole thing from that seat.
그러니 4대 가문이 저
Four houses
파라솔을
left the
붙들어
parasol
치우지
there
않으니
because
길이길이 기억하라는
they wanted it to be a
의미겠죠.
lasting reminder,
모든
a warning for the
분에게
remaining
보여주기 위한
houses too.
경고의 기억?
Reminder? Reminder for what?
것을요? 허락되지 않은 것을
That we mustn't seek
함부로
what is not
넘보지
permitted to us.
분수에 맞게 살다
That we should know our place,
분수에 맞게
live the
떠나다.
life we deserve, and part from this world the way we deserve.
이라고
Said the
어르신들이 말씀해
elders.
주셨답니다. 이제 들어갈까요?
Shall we enter now? While we all gaped about like fish out of water in this unfamiliar environment, Honglu casually walked ahead of us into the building like he was out on a mundane stroll. I know you said you heard it all from the family elders, but you saw everything that's happened here, didn't you? All of it. Honglu paused, then turned around.
네,
Yes, I
아마도
probably
그렇답니다.
did. What do you mean, probably? Where is it with thumbnail? Nowhere, she lied to us. I didn't lie, it's coming, I swear. It's coming just like I'm coming. I'm starting to have less and less idea as to what his smile really means. Pillar from the head oncoming, what the fuck does a pillar mean? Genuinely, what the hell is this? Okay, this doesn't look too— oh, what the fuck, that's massive. It's the longest in the game, no way. Bro, it's gonna be so much reading. What is this?
따라서 2차 심사의 최종 순위대로 가주 심사가 마무리될 예정입니다. 즉, 지금 심사에서 1위를 차지한 후보자는
No, you wanna know Tess is massive? My tits. We're in the dungeon. Wait, so is this the only dungeon in Canto 8, or is there gonna be another one at the end? If there's gonna be another one at the end, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I'm not gonna rage quit the game. It's too good. Raddy lies. How am I lying? Lose rates. Which means that the result of the second round of the family hierarchy evaluation will become the final result in this event. In other words, the contestant who comes first place in this round will become our next honored and venerable hierarch. Aha! As I speak, I have just been informed that the candidates have all arrived safely to their starting positions. Now, are you ready to get round 2 rolling? Aye! Don Quixote was the only one who gave an enthusiastic reply. Now, what must be done? Walk the first bastard we see. What else? There's supposed to be a simple battle after battle, innit? Oh my! Looks like we have some hot-headed contestants here daring to go even before my introductions are complete. But don't you think it would be helpful for you to hear the full set of rules and regulations before getting into the game? You heard her. Dear candidates, please inspect the area near your entrance points to locate a bundle of coins with ropes threaded through them. Oh, this must be what the voice speaketh of. Pray, what might be the purpose of these round curiosities? Money? Hey, there's that familiar jingle jangle. Maybe it's some sort of local currency? Guys, the host just told us that you're finished, didn't she? And now, those coins have just become the most important things in the world. Wanna know why, friends? That's because from this moment forward, these coins represent how much life each of the candidates have left. Each life tokens, if you will. Thou must make haste to take these tokens of life, young Honglu. Thy life will depend on thee. Stupid Quixote. No way, this is actually just Sancho LARPing. This level of stupidity can only be achieved by real Don Quixote and not LARPing Sancho. How many pills will you go for the new Ryosho ID? I'm gonna let her drain me dry a Gletsky. I'm gonna let her choke me and continue plapping until I get her. Blood drained from Don Quixote's face as she hastily tried to return the bundle of coins to Anglo, but Heathcliff casually snatched it out of her hands. Let me see that, lass. These look like coins, but aren't actual cash. So are these life tokens again? By now you must be wondering something like, so how are these life tokens again? And you would be absolutely right to ask that question.
자, 2차 가주 심사의 규칙은 이렇습니다.
Allow me to explain the rules of the second round of the family hierarchy evaluations.
모든 후보자는 동전을
Each candidate must keep their coins secured by the rope threaded through them and attach the bundle to their waists.
안 보이는 곳에 넣어
Hiding them, swallowing them, and only some on your waist, and keeping the rest in your pockets. Basically, any behavior that does not allow them to be on full display at all times is cause for disqualification.
실격이라는 건
Disqualification. Oi! Take this rope now! Quit faffing about and tie it around your waist!
히스클리프 씨가
Weren't you
뺏어간 거
the one who
아니었나요?
snatched it away?
모든 후보자는 각각 3개의 동전을 지급받죠.
Right, you can't keep getting away with these. Yes, I can, illustrates. Besides, you're enjoying it, so I don't know why you're complaining. Each of you have been given 3 coins at the start of the game. If you lose all of your coins, you'll immediately be eliminated. Ishmael, thou must try the desperate knight's not upon the bundle of coins. Never let this not be undone.
안 그래도
Yep,
하고 있어요.
working on it already.
아, 그렇게 조급해하지 않으셔도 될 텐데요.
I don't think there's any need to hurry.
이번 2차 가주 심사의 제한
Ishmael
시간은
cannot me,
총
my
2시간.
man Dankus.
순위는 각 후보자가 보유하고 있는 동전 개수로 정해집니다.
In the second round, you'll have a total of 2 hours to collect as many coins as you can. Might try to get on with it, because the candidates' rankings will be decided by the number of coins they each have.
아, 이걸 이렇게
아하.
걸면 되는 거네요.
So that's how I'm supposed to hang it.
어,
Oh,
함부로 만지지 말고
be careful
조심히
with
다뤄라.
that.
어지간해선 안 떨어질 거니까
Relax.
걱정 마요.
Short of a sword cutting
깊은
through its staying
칼질만 아니면
put.
끊기도
I've seen to that. 3 coins now hung from Hungru's waist, threaded by a rope. And with that, let the second round of the hike evaluations commence! The second round begins, and the 2-hour time limit begins to count down. We might finish like 1 floor today, chat. I mean, I guess I can kinda see the way across. Oh, never mind. I assumed each one of these big rooms would still be 1 room. That's like 4 rooms in there. What the fuck?
이제부터 마주칠 후보자들에게 동전을 뺏기지 않는 것도 중요하지만
It's one thing to keep our coins as safe as possible from any candidates we want to come across, but
그 말을 역으로 하자면
it also means that our only means of gaining more coins is by taking them from the other candidates.
그래,
Good point.
다른 규칙이
Unless
고지되지
we're
않는
informed
한
of a new rule in mid-game,
최대한 많은
we must
후보자에게
also
동전을
prioritize taking
강탈하는
as many
것이
coins as we
중요하겠다.
can from the other candidates.
네, 동전을 많이 보유한 순서대로
Yeah,
순위를
the ones that are ranked are decided by how many coins we have.
1차 가주 심사의 주제는
The subject of the first round of the hierarchy evaluation has been an open secret for a long time.
불로불사의 단서를
To find a clue
찾아내는 것.
towards the freedom from aging and death.
하지만
However,
이번 2차
the only
심사는
information that has been made public regarding the second round of the evaluation
어떠한 정보도
is that it will be a
알려지지
martial
않았습니다.
contest.
숨겨진 규칙이나
Anyways, I'm gonna go to
공지하지 않은
sleep.
규칙이
No,
모두가
Dankers.
공평하게 이를 모르는 채 참가했을 가능성이
Indeed,
높습니다.
there may be secret rules or rules that the host has intentionally neglected to reveal to us. However, it is of high likelihood that, in terms of informational advantage, all participants in this game are equally under-equipped.
따라서
Have fun be watching Hungry be a
즉흥적이고
professional rage baiter for the dungeon.
무분별한
No
난전을
way, that's all
이어간다면
he does. This leads to the prediction that, should we engage in our usual form of confused brawls,
중간은
We should at least place some. We should at least place somewhere in the middle of the pack.
어머, 왜 그렇게
Aw,
말을
don't be
파오?
such a downer,
우리는
Foz.
목표를 달성하려면 적어도 2등을
Gotta make it to the
하는데.
top 2 at least so we could, to get what we came here for.
그래도 아직은
Well, at least we're not under attack yet. Sinclair gingerly scouts the area, anxious that another candidate might suddenly jump out of nowhere and snatch all of Hunglu's coins away.
아직도 적의 활동은
No
전혀
enemy
포착되지
movements
않는
detected yet.
아직
Otis muttered something similar as she marched forward on high alert, and standing protectively next to Hunglu's bundle of coins.
다행이라고 할 수 있을런지 모르겠지만
Not sure if it's a good
건물이
thing,
워낙
but
크다 보니
at least the huge size of this building means that we won't be running into other candidates left and right.
여기저기 많이도 달려.
Heating machines, they're everywhere.
카메라를 향해 위협적인
I'm seeing some people make threatening gestures at the cameras up here, but please be informed of this rule. You break a camera, you pay for the coin of your own.
저거 방금 만든 규칙
I'm
같은데.
pretty sure she just made up that rule.
아, 이 복도를 따라가면
We should be able to
길이
keep moving by
이어졌던 것
following
같아요.
this hallway. Despite everything, Hunglu still remains calm.
홍루 씨,
Hunglu,
여기 와본 적
you've
있는
been here
거죠 혹시?
before, haven't you?
네.
I
하지만
have,
다른
but
후보자분들은
I don't
아닐
suppose
거예요.
any other candidates have. Oh,
아니,
except Big Brother Queen, maybe.
지우형님이라면 그리고 이곳에 걸음을 했던 적이
Besides,
있는 분들은
anyone who's ever set foot in here is already. Hunglu stopped.
그래도 길을
At least
잃을
you won't have
염려는
to worry
없으니
about getting lost,
다행이네요.
so that's nice.
방금
He was
너무
absolutely
노골적으로
about to spill
말했으면
something
않았어.
before he decided to bite his tongue, right?
그런데 나
So guys,
아무래도 좀
I
이상한데.
have this weird sinking feeling that I just can't seem to shake.
우리가 갔던 대관원.
Like Yanyuan,
거기는
that place
어마어마하게
was huge,
넓었잖아.
right? Like stupidly huge, right?
가마를 타고 한참을
Like,
이야기하며
think
가야지.
about it. We
홍어가
chatted all in that
도착할
pelican before we
정도로.
got anywhere near Hunglu's home.
사슴인지 뭔지도 뛰놀았다 그러고.
Yeah.
호수
Apparently
같은
they have
것도
deer
있고.
frolicking in the garden, a whole lake to themselves.
그런 공간들을
Right?
냅두고
So why are they holding the family hierarchy evaluations at some creepy abandoned building like this when they've got more than enough space to spare there?
그것도 모르나.
Simple.
예술품은 걸맞은
Art
곳에
deserves an
전시되길
exhibition of equal
마련이다.
extravagance.
왜 굳이
Okay, but
징그럽게 이런
why?
장소에 불러서
Why drag all of us out
마치
here?
우리한테
It's almost like they're trying to show us
감독해주려는
something.
어떤 걸?
Show us what?
대관원에 대한
The
자부심과
pride and
영광,
glory of Daguan Yuan,
그리고
and a cautionary tale of the house of the Kong family,
그래야지 장차 가주가
so that the
될
prospective
자에게는
hierarch and the other candidates should be reminded of their downfall.
널리 알릴 수 있으니까.
Is this the twink y'all were talking about?
우리를 습격하려는
We weren't
불청객에게
asking you,
물을 한
intruder.
것은 아니었는데
Here to ambush us? The sinners all immediately took a defensive stance at the sudden appearance of a different candidate.
아,
Oh,
오해
don't
마.
get me wrong.
나는
I'm not here to
너희와
fight you
싸우기 위해
guys.
왔거든. 1차 대전에서
Saw you guys earlier, back during the first round.
신기한 기술로 치료를 하던데 그걸로 1차 대전도 통과한 걸 테고
I also saw that interesting healing method of yours. I'm guessing that's what you used to get past the first round of the higher core.
홍루 씨, 누군지
You
알겠어요?
know this guy, Hunglu?
아니요.
No.
하지만
But I think he's from the Wang
왕씨 가까우신 것
family.
같네요.
I haven't exchanged many
이야기를
words with
나눠본
him,
적은
many
별로
words with him
없지만요.
before.
왕자우
Wang Zhao.
모를 만한
I'm surprised that you don't know who I am.
마주칠 일이 적었을 때
It's not like I gave you that much a
나는
chance to get to know
골방에
me.
틀어박혀
I was always the
책이나
type to
읽는
prefer
게
sitting in my room
유일한
passing the time reading
소일거리였으니까.
books. If he's not here to fight, is he here to make an alliance? Listen here,
오랜
fella.
경험을 통해
I'm
말하는
not here to
건
make any friends, alright?
우리는
I've had enough bad
동료가
experiences with it as is.
어,
Yeah, totally.
이쪽도 같은 편이
I get you
되자는 건
guys. I'm not here to make an alliance either.
서로
I just thought that
원하는
maybe we
바가
could at least
충돌하지
travel
않을 것
together,
같아.
and that our goals don't seem to
동행
clash.
정도는 어떠냐는 거지. 나는 가주가
I'm not
되고
actually
싶은
here
마음이
looking to become the next hierarch. My goal is, how should I put this?
샹치의
More like
똑같은
wanting to become a
존재가
POW
되고 싶은
in the game of
차까지는
Xian
너무
Ki.
거창하고
I have enough self-aware to know that even a duo is too much for me.
가령 이런 식으로
Let me give you a
예를
demonstration.
들어볼까?
Catch. May as well definitely snatch the coin out of the air with one hand.
Yeah,
Dang, nice catch, man. This is...
이거 진짜
Is this a
동전이에요?
real coin? One of those life tokens or whatever?
뭐 깨물어 보기라도.
Feel free to bite into it if you don't believe me.
야, 빨리 해봐.
Oi, bite into it.
금과 같은 연질 금속이 아닌
That
이상
method of mysterious discernment is ineffective for coins not made of soft metals such as gold. Why would you just...
줘도
Are you
되는
sure
건가요?
this is a good strategy?
글쎄.
Well,
그건 이제 사회자가 곧.
I'm sure dear host has something to say about that. The host's voice buzzed from one of the speakers, not long after Wang Zhao's reply.
방금
Aha!
동전을
A candidate has swingingly handed over his coin to another.
그렇습니다.
Yes, of course.
후보자들은 서로
The candidates are
동전을
permitted to
나누지
trade
않고
coins and favors amongst each other without necessarily having to take them by force. You may use it to convince others to do your bidding, or use them to formulate various other strategies.
화폐라는 상징을 채택한 이후
Then the decision to use coins as representation of tokens is symbolically appropriate. The host doesn't immediately catch on to what's going on, huh? Took her a moment to react to what Ryoshi was doing in front of that camera too.
정확한 통찰이십니다,
Very
관리자.
discerning observation,
후보자의
executive
행동에
manager.
따라 규칙을
It
추가로
appears that
설명해
she
주는 것처럼
chimes in to add
보이는군요.
commentary based on the actions of each candidate.
관객들에게
This to keep the audience informed of the decision of the candidates.
역시
I knew
이럴 줄
it.
알았어. 반드시 빼앗을
You don't have to
이유는
take the coins by
없었다.
force, after all. Wang Zhao muttered with some satisfaction once the speakers fell silent again. So,
그럼
would you like to have this back now?
그럴 필요 없어.
Don't worry about it. Consider it my token of appreciation for helping me figure out the game.
주니까
Sure.
받긴 하는데
Thanks for the coin, I guess.
이렇게 미련 없이
Are you
줘도
sure it's a good
되는 건가?
strategy to just give away your coin like that?
목표가 1등이라면
Probably not. My goal was to go in first place, but like I said earlier, I'm more of a prey animal than a predator.
피식자에 가까워서.
We are the coin. Hi Roland, welcome in.
피식자는 말이야.
Prey animals like myself have to remain highly aware of our surroundings and observe. And once you get good enough at that, you'll see which of the prospective candidates should hold the most coins.
누구인지 알 수 있거든. 그게
And that's my strategy.
오, 그게
Oh,
우리라는 거야?
and that's
동전을
us,
제일
huh?
많이 모아야 할
Are you
사람이?
saying that we're the team that deserves to hold the highest number of coins? Hey, I'm starting to feel pretty optimistic. Gee, it's really refreshing to finally have someone recognize us like this, you know?
입에 발린 말이다.
He's trying to butter us up.
고리타분한 유행은
This one is
어디에
just
가나
another
있는
boring
법이다.
old wheedling schemer.
그래도
Still,
시작하자마자 4개나
we're already at
먹었어.
4 coins right from the get-go. I guess it's a pretty good start, huh?
이러다가 정말
I
1등이라도
might actually end up coming in first place at this rate.
그래서
So, what do you say?
초반에는
Information advantage can be a pretty significant variable this early in the game.
나는 너희의 행동을
I
통해
follow you,
분석을 하고
seek my chances and feel out the game while you get information.
적당히 서로
It's a
얻을
win-win,
것만
right?
얻다가
We both get what we want,
시기에
and we'll go our separate ways when the time is right.
어떻게
What
하죠?
should we do? I don't think he looks agile enough to stab us in the back and steal our coins.
근접해 보이진 않는데요.
It would be so cool if you distorted, you know. Me? But I don't want to distort. Sinclair asks, giving Wang Zhao a side eye.
무작정 동맹을 맺자는
I think he
것도
makes a
아니고
decent case. It's not
잠깐
like he's offering us an
서로
alliance
누굴
out of the
취하고
blue.
갈 길 가는
Like you
건
said,
나쁘지 않은 것
I think it's a
같은데.
nice win-win strategy for both parties.
어떻게 하시겠습니까, 관리자님?
Yes, you
계략을 꾸미는
distort.
것처럼 보이지는 않습니다.
You!
숫자
No, I
우선이
don't
앞서
want to.
동전을 더 요구하는 방법도 있을 겁니다.
The decision is yours, Executive Manager. It does not seem like he has any ulterior motives. Perhaps you could use your superior numbers to demand more coins from him in return for letting him accompany us.
이미 동전 한 개의 이익을 확보하였으니 동행이 부담스럽다면 이대로 지나치는 것이 합리적인
The
선택이다.
net profit for one additional coin has already been secured. If alliance with this individual causes your concern, it would be a rational choice to simply cut ties while we are ahead. Carmen, did you make my pianist name distort last night? Chad, I think Carmen's just going around making people distort. Listeners' arguments all sounded pretty reasonable, so I tried to signal Honglu with the actual candidate of the family hierarchy war. But any thoughts on this, Honglu?
어느 쪽이어도 괜찮아 보이는걸요?
I think they all sound pretty nice. His reply is terse, cheery, and thoughtless. It seems to me that he's still unwilling to make a single choice. Let's accept his offer. Otis, please keep an eye out for any signs of betrayal.
맡겨만 주십시오.
You may place the utmost faith in me to carry out that task, Executive Manager.
잘 부탁드려요, 왕자오 씨.
Let's do this, Wang Zhao.
그래. 잘 부탁한다.
Okay, Jiabao Yu. Let's.
여전히
So, are you still the favorite child of the Daguan Yuan? Jiabao Yu extends his greetings to you. Welcome, little Bao Yu. It has been a while, Bao Yu.
보가 착한 아이답게 대답을 해야 하지 않겠니?
Answer them, Bao Yu. You're a good boy,
네.
Okay.
역시 언제 봐도 어여쁘게
Still,
빛나고
as pretty and
있네요.
lustrous as always.
대관원의 변치 않는
He truly
옷이라는
is the
말이
unchanging,
딱이에요.
precious jade of
좋으시겠어요,
Daguan Yuan.
가모님.
You must be so happy to have him, venerable GMO.
제가 그 가보기야?
So he's a Jiabao Yu kid?
뭐야?
Really?
엄청
I thought he'd
대단한
look
줄 알았는데.
more
실제로
special, I
보니까
guess.
별거 없어 보이는데?
He's actually pretty unimpressive in person.
나
Oh yeah,
엄마한테
Mom
제일
told me
줬어.
about him.
조용히 해.
Shush, child.
함부로 말
We
걸지
can't just
마요.
talk to him. I think he just looked at me.
그런데 걔가
So
왜
why do they all
그렇게
love him
애정을
so
받는 거야?
much?
몰라.
Don't know. Maybe they painted those insides with gold or something.
좋겠다.
Must be nice to
나도
be loved and
태어나자마자
cuddled by
그렇게
everyone the moment you're
예쁘겠다.
born.
그런데 쟤 표정이
But
왜 저래?
why does he look so gloomy?
저 아이는 죽을 때까지
That child will never suffer once of his dying days. Yeah, and I envy him for it, but I don't know. I don't know why he's such a smileless child.
이거 시기가 가끔 본다는 기억 아니야? 왜 우리한테도 보이냐?
And these memories for Clockhead's eyes only. Why can we see it too? Huh? You saw that too?
황금가지가 수복되어
It's evidence that the gradual construction of the golden bow is expanding the anticibilities appeared into the fathoms.
확장되어 가는 것 같군요.
Is it? I'm not so sure myself.
지금은 그런 정도로 충분합니다, 단테.
That is enough for now, Dante.
어쩌면
Perhaps these powers will become controllable in the future, to
원하는
be used
형태로 조절할
as
수
one
있게
sees
될지도
fit.
모르죠.
이렇게 어린 시절을
Didn't think this is how I'd be sharing my childhood with everyone. If Wang Zhao had also made it to into the dungeon of the fathoms alongside the rest of us, he must have seen Honglu's past as well.
다들 뭘 그렇게 멍하니
What are you guys
서
all standing around for?
여기서 계속
Don't tell me your
지치고
strategy is to
있을
sit here and wait for the whole thing to blow over, is it? But it seems that the vision was for our eyes only. Very intriguing title indeed. Hello, I have arrived. Hi Heathcliff. Yes, British man. She's in the dungeon, Heathcliff, but yes, I am. Also, we're gonna quickly cut to BRB so I can go grab some water. I just realized I ran out.
With Premium, you get to focus on the music. Explore a vast catalog of millions of songs without hearing ads, or download your playlist to listen to them anywhere. You can also play your favorite songs in any order, with the freedom to skip forward and backward as much as you'd like. Your audio, your control. Tap the banner to learn more. Spotify Premium is the best way to upgrade your listening experience. Enjoy your music fully when you play songs in any order. Download them offline at higher quality and listen to them ad-free. It's what your ears deserve. Tap the banner to learn more.
The town inside me and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar. I can't go home because I'm afraid something will change. Me without me, I'm the one to blame. I moved on by my own will. I had nothing else I wanted to do. Was it hard? But I didn't hate it.
I'm back.
I've been patient, but it was bearable.
Let me pause the background music and take a sip of my toasty water. I totally didn't go get Gatorade instead. Are you going to stream tomorrow? I probably will, Heathcliff. Hello back, I'm Red Gaze. God fucking damn it, the dad jokes. No. Unlike the Hung Lu we know, the younger version of him did not have even a trace of that familiar smile. His eyes were fixed to the ground in silence. That was all he did. Wait, do I have to go down both paths or can I just do one? I mean, it looks like I have to do both, I think. Update every Thursday, VTubers, I suppose you know that. Yeah, I know that already, Heathcliff. Give me you, give me you, give me you, you, and you. Have to see the first ever 1 million damage in one move with Capstone ID Ryosho. Yeah, can't you just like delete a nurse father ID from your team? Put these two on here. Rest are getting clashed. There we go. Which I'm supposed to read what the passives and shit. So basically it's just crazy. What are you talking about, Tekletsky? Every time you use button Ryoshi Lunacy gets deleted. That would be a crazy idea, I cannot lie. Just throw in whatever house of spider ID you got and you're good to go. How many do you need to make her be OP as shit though? Oh, there's no passives, but the... It's a fucking Bacatium, why am I reading?
어디에서도 볼 수 없을 색채.
Playability 2.0, bro. There's no way. I gotta say, the first time was so nice, I had to do it twice. I'm sorry. S1, S1-2, S2, S2-2, S3, S3-2, S3. What do you mean 3 skill 3s? Since when do you need 3 of them?
예측할 수 없게. 그대 흔들렸군.
이제 힘이 됐나요?
보여드려야겠군요. 왜냐면 예술을.
일꾼들이 다 함께 닭을 먹었습니다. 어머니의 기쁨 벌써부터 느껴지는 것만 같습니다.
Josh, whose greed sickens me. She's taking all the skills for herself. A dilapidated wall blocks her path. There's a device on it with a label that says, pick up your entry cards here. Next to it is a dial of sorts. Looks like they won't let us through it so easily. Is anyone particularly good with these devices? I can't seem to figure it out. Gluttony advantage, it has to be Ryosho. Also, she can inflict burn, bleed, and sinking from erasing index on, and also gain poise. Ryosho is great, but it's acting like it isn't her Canto. And she's a triple key word ID. Of course, of course. You know what? Give her a built-in move that one-shots every boss in the game, because why not?
저 살점을 찢으면 더 붉게 칠해지겠지?
일꾼들이 연료를 가득 채워오셨군요. 안심됩니다.
예측할 수 없게.
KJH! Buff Rian Sang and nerf fucking I don't know. Slush Mate again. Did Slush Mate ever get nerfed, or is she always this shitty?
한 쌍의 상황볼과 24개의 늑골이 자아내는 TBI의 멜로디가.
밑그림은 완성입니다.
왜? 좀 긁혔어?
예술적이네요.
지령의 격추락이라는 것은 없네.
이런 평행한 식사 시간. 거기로 경험을 나간 제도도 보이지 않습니다. 일본은 연속이 change들의 시간이 될 것 같군요. 만복의 시간입니다.
미래를 과거와 같이.
화면을 헷갈리지 마십시오. 식사의 장소는 이곳입니다.
Ricardo is an exception. I wanted to get rid of the extra 4 tickets to make this total 70. What total 70 are you talking about, Heathcliff? I'm confused now.
당신을 소재로 써보고 싶습니다.
벌써부터 느껴지는 것만 같습니다.
How far in the dungeon do y'all think I'm gonna get today? I'm curious. We traversed down the hallway Honglu found, walking in awkward, depressed, silent. Oh, I originally had 74, so I spent 4 to make it 70. Is what I mean. KK Heathcliff, nice. So that means you have what, 7 temples for free saved up for Ryoshu? I'm pretty sure I have like 4 or 5 maybe? Maybe 6. Until Wang Zhao broke it. I've been meaning to ask, are the rumors true?
어떤 소문을 말하는
What
건가요?
rumors?
가시춘이 가지고
The
있던
rumors that
흑수를 잃었다는
GXE lost her Heishu pack.
뭐
Hey,
혹시 알아?
who knows?
가치 있는
Maybe something
정보를
valuable I
제공해주면
might just hand over another
언제든
coin.
도와줄지.
Who knows? Maybe the whole dungeon. Yes, we are finishing the dungeon today. Wang Zhao suggested, gesturing broadly at the coins dangling from himself.
안타깝게도
Unfortunately, I lost touch with Zichun after we arrived at Hongyuan.
자세한 건 저도
So
알
I
수가
don't know
없네요.
any details myself. Alright, okay, I guess we'll see in due time.
알다시피 흑수를 잃었다는 건
Ready on the wall.
하나가
Tell me,
날아간 것보다
tell when
더
you're
큰
gonna
소리.
fucking download Payday 2 or I nuke your floor. I'll download it in. I'll download it when Ryoshu gets big titties. Yeah, I'll download it when Ryoshu gets an ID that has big titties. As you know, losing a Heishu pack is a bigger loss than losing a limbs.
만약 소문이 사실이라면
If the rumors are true,
지금쯤 꽤나
then she must be
고생했겠네.
having a pretty hard time out here.
가시춘 씨
GXE-chan,
잘
I wonder
버티고
if she's
있어요.
doing okay.
언제나 그랬듯
She'll be okay.
괜찮을
Like
거예요.
always, she's a plucky one
씩씩한
after all.
아이니까.
That's big what now? Sister. Heathcliff. I love Ryoshu. As we continue down the hallway, chatting, we eventually found ourselves before a shut gate.
들어가 보죠.
Let's head inside. Trust chat, I will start my transgender training arc soon. You guys will be seeing the new and improved Raddy. Oh shit, a boss fight already? Is this what you mean by boss slop? Have you seen Ryoshu boss? That they just went board. Exactly, Gletsky. That's what I like about her. Let me know big ideas for Ryoshu
엄중한
Raddy.
심사 부탁드립니다.
Fine, I'll download Payday 2 after this stream, Red Gaze. Matter of facts, I'll start downloading it right now. I don't really hear the girly voice. I have no clue, Heathcliff. I haven't even started yet. I'm such a lazy bum. Hold on, let me quickly start downloading Payday 2. It's been a while since I've been on it. Loki might get some of the DLC, especially the jacket character pack. Why not try to make a girly voice right now on stream? I'm Red Giz. My first voice is me trying to do a girly voice. I'm so bad at it. How'd you get lazy at transgendering? Generally, how does that work? It's not my fault. I don't know why I was like, why I was made like this. See you guys have heard of built different. You guys have heard of built different. I'm built stupid. I'm built incorrectly. Which I mean, that's technically the point of being transgender. There's no point in saying that. this place looks like a laboratory. There's nothing left. Not even a faint blood fragrance. Though I sense a screaming rat. Rats? Know who you're talking to before you insult them. Who are you? We're a different kind of this clan. Hi. I'm FemLu of the GF family. Honglu extended a placid greeting. I thought you had 12 companions, FemLu. So what's this one guy doing here? You've already made an alliance? A thing like you? But we're not allies. Doesn't seem like he's buying it. Doubt he ever will. So, who is he, Honglu? I'm pretty sure he's from the Shi family. So he must be Shi. There was an awkward silence. Come on, man. Thanks for the help. So he is Shi or something. You're getting there. You're getting warmer. Now let's... What are you guys doing? Forget it. Who gives a shit anyway? Every candidate indeed has the same number of coins. I should prioritize finding weaker candidates like you to steal from. It's beyond me where you even got the guts to throw your hat in the ring where the family hierarchy were out of nowhere. Last I heard, you were roaming the city like some unemployed loud after spending years holed up in Dongyuan. So what brings you here, huh? Had enough of the city tour? Luckily, I never had a moment of boredom. I found so many marvelous and interesting things out here. Like, did you know there are people out there who sleep in roofless homes? Asshole, you think you're funny? I swear I'm gonna eliminate you here! You sure know how to make friends, young Master FemLu. Exactly, can't wait for you to play Canto 9. Same, I can't wait to finally get to Canto 9. My god, Ryoshu is getting her Canto, yippee! Please tell me Canto 9 isn't even longer than Canto 8. I genuinely might not be able to take it. It's too much reading!
한 쌍의 상황볼과 24개의 늑골이 자아내는 티비아의 멜로디가 그래 딱 반쯤 죽여버려 13조 이하
What idea do you think is the most crackable in Limbus company? Which one do I think is most crackable? That is an interesting question.
감상은 어떤가요?
I'm gonna have to go with Ring Rod, yeah. Please tell me chat isn't frozen or something. No, I don't think it is. Hold on. Yeah, it's definitely not. And then put you to... Oh, that's one side guard, but...
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지
To be honest, there's still all fodder. When are we getting to a good fight?
미래를 과거와 같이 외면의 예술을
한 놈의 죽음으로 끝내기가 죄가 많고.
Feel can't I'm pretty low energy today because I'm kind of tired. Dude, I've been staying up till like 1 p.m. I mean, sorry, 1 a.m. and then waking up at 4:30. So, you know, not the best for trying to stay awake.
외면의 예술.
I'm gonna get used to it soon enough, though.
이번에는 제대로 들어갔군.
Wait, what time zone are you? I'm pretty sure I'm in GMT plus 3, right? Hold on, let me check.
그대 흔들렸군.
Yeah, UTC plus 3.
그럼 안녕히.
인사스터 저희 영감을 일깨워 주시는 것입니다.
어머니의 기쁨 벌써부터 느껴지는 것만 같습니다.
자, 있는 동전들을 남김없이 내놓자.
Hand over your entire coin bundle.
남김없이.
Cough it up. I know you don't have that money.
얼마 안 되는 개수일 테지만.
If you take all my coins, I'll be eliminated.
그래.
Yes,
마침 잘
exactly.
되었군.
Are limited
이곳의
candidates subject to
탈락자들은
summary
직접
execution
처형이다?
here? That wasn't a rule.
자, 몇몇
Looks like some candidates have finally had some exciting run-ins with one another. Okay, gotta escape school tomorrow. See ya. Bye bye, Heathcliff. Just 8 and first thing I see is the British guy. Damn. Why do you hate the British, lose rate? As a reminder, the goal of this game is to collect as many coins as possible within the given time limit. Sure, cooperation alliances are well and good, but negotiations go up in smoke might become a pretty reliable fallback plan. Don't you worry though, shadows of Hung Yuan hiding in the corners of the arena will safely guide any contest candidates out of the building. Oh, by the way, resisting them is kind of a terrible idea. I heard they're faster to act than to talk. They must have placed the issue here. Oh, what the hell? That's bullshit! Of course, if you've lost more than your coins, your life for example, I suppose that he should be escorting your corpse out here instead. You heard her. Would you like to have your corpse escorted out, or would you rather live on your own accord? Fine. My coins are yours. Take them all. Aha! A candidate from the Shi family has been eliminated from the game. What an overwhelmingly dominating display of charisma from the opposite candidate's clan member. If you've been eliminated, please come out to the hallways, forfeit your weapons, and wait for further instructions. Please note that any eliminated candidate loses all rights and privileges pertaining to candidates of family hike evaluations and... I remember now. His name is Shi Huazan. We're already up to 7 coins, huh? Hey, that's not bad. Let's wrap this up ASAP and get the heck out of this creep house. Here beset in all directions by sorrow and tragedy. This appears to have been a laboratory for an unknown purpose. He signs eyes scan over the various machines that are messily strewn about the dome. Kong family's laboratory, most likely. Yeah, saw the black earlier. Apparently the family got completely annihilated after presumably breaking a taboo or something. Going by what Honglu said earlier, and gathering from everything we've heard about the Kong family so far, it sure sounds like they're all dead. It was in the time before the Jia family wielded as much power as it does now. Boy, the Kong family really was something back then. Outputting a constant stream of new, groundbreaking policies with all kinds of unique qualities can't have been easy, but they somehow managed it back then. Because the Kong family had made such impressive contributions to the city as a whole, even past the boundaries of Hongyuan itself. The other families had no choice but to watch in awe as it stood like a mountain so far above them. Yes, I heard that they delve into various research subjects here. Well, despite all that glory, what awaited them at the end was a tragedy. So, there's no record evidence of any kind left that could tell us what experience they carried down here? Nope, it all got purged. Anything to do with their experiment has been practically atomized by the claws that came here. Perhaps in search of the novel, they failed to notice the avarice spiraling out of control, and occurring development among those whose passion is research. For a while, people from the high and mighty families of the Hongyuan refused to even look in the general direction of this building. They thought it was heretical, that it would bring them misfortune. Of course, I was pretty young then, so all this is just what the adults told me. Do you recall aught from then, Honglu? I was also very young, only 10 years old, so my memories aren't very clear. But I do, I recall. I recall the day when the weight of avarice broke both the heavens above and the earth beneath the Kong family and smote them. Hold the fuck on, the past tense for smite is smote? I thought it was smited. But our existence is as fragile as paper, bound to fade away into nothingness just as they have. So, I guess that's why we should always be mindful of excess. Jump to ourselves that we will not overflow. Honglu spoke so calmly and clinically about the day when countless lives were lost. Thank you so much again, everyone who is here today, for the Kong family and Hongyuan's eternal prosperity. This must be a recording from before the Kong family's complete annihilation. Let this experiment be another resounding success for us, so that everyone in Hongyuan will be a step closer to achieving immortal life. Wait, so is seeking immortality a taboo in the city? Or they got to go bye bye Gretzky? Do know that her success is yes. Take it easy straight. Do know that our success is a guarantee, so we would like to ask all research personnel to put their best into every project. You see now, it is not a matter of formula, but rather the process. You ordered a formulation that diminished the efficiency of your previous bolus. Let me demonstrate by example, directly mixing two diametrically opposed ingredients, safflower, which carries the element of fire, and fleece flour, which carries an element of water, would cause a repelling reaction. What does the Kong family do in such a case? Use white peony or gold in between the addition of either ingredient so that they may coexist. Yes, rudimentary application of the body's production methodology. However, one thing we must know is that the law followed by an ingredient is not defined solely by the 5 phases and 8 trigrams. All the 5 phrases are correctly aligned. Ingredients each imbued with elements of the sexagenary cycle, distinguished by both the heavenly systems and the earthly branches, all exhibit different effects. Another aspect of this art to consider is that space-time itself is a variable that modifies the law by which yin and yang operate. Thus, even if the same recipe were to be followed to the letter, the hour, the minute, and the second during which the board is combined affects its quality and characteristics. So that's why following the same family recipes could yield boluses of varying effects. Raddy, show chat my past level shenanigans. Fine, Red Gaze, what shenanigans are you on this time? Oh dear god, you're gonna be like level 1900 or something. Red Gaze, I think you need to take a break from Limbus until the start of the next season. Hold on, let me save this so I can show chat. Actually, no, hold on, I'll just share the Discord. Yeah, look at this shit, chat. Look, how are you already level 1666, Red Gaze? Take a fucking break. Literally what I told him. No, cause genuinely that's like 5 times my level. Red Gaze, take a fucking break. Lose rate confiscates Red Gaze's Limbus until he takes a break for at least 2 weeks. You know, at least until Season 8 releases. You must also remain wary of where one stores the boluses once they are completed, and want to remove them from the shade. Do keep in mind that a wise forger of boluses always remains acutely aware of the harmony and discord that exists between ingredients. You certainly have an exceptionally high degree of expertise when it comes to boluses. I cannot help but always depend on you, so you're the only person who would even come up with such innovative ways to forge these boluses. I only take a break? Yes, Red Gaze, take a break. You've managed to untangle the side effect in a matter of moments, and we've struggled with it for months. We cannot help but feel a tinge of shame before your skill. Consider this boon good karma for your vast and profound generosity. It is all thanks to your wisdom and acumen, venerable GMO. You deserve every reverence and admiration for coming this far, armed with nothing but your skill and wit. Then come, Popsicle, let's see how you'll make me. Lose rate, no crushing his head with your thighs. That's how I'm gonna make you, Red Gaze. I'm gonna withdraw you from thighs. No, the thighs are my only weakness. And as they admire your achievements, they'll find hope as well. I gotta do 30 murder dungeons per week. Dear God! Someone take away his modules! Of course, no one could have possibly foreseen that the declining Shi family would produce the next hierarch. After all, especially someone without a proper clan. That is not what I had intended to convey, venerable GMO. If I had offended you, by any chance? Worry not, we have spoken true. I understand that it was all thanks to the Kong family's generosity that I could rise, I know better than anyone that you could have easily eliminated me before I had the chance to ascend to the seat of the family hierarch. And you would have done so. How do you wish to further solidify the Kong family's position here? In fact, our hearts were truly stirred by the most unexpected outcome of the family hierarch war. You have clutched victory with nothing but wisdom when all odds were against you. Not to mention that we are greatly appreciative of all the assistance you had so graciously provided us. Save your compliments, please. I'm only honored that you saw any use for my insignificant tricks. After all, our collective pursuit is to prolong the eternal prosperity of Hongyuan, is it not? Grandma, are you making new boluses again? Indeed, little Baoyu. There is karma to be repaid. And do I have to keep coming here with you, Grandma? Yes. This beautiful scenery will not be complete without you as its witness. I'm starting to think that Grandma might be the villain here, chat. Because she is low-key moving like Ahab was. You have frequented this place with regularity, Uncle. Yes. Grandmother often brought me here to play hand in hand. Oh, are you guys done collectively spacing out? I've been thinking while you were gone. And I've come up with something quite interesting. So since the results of the second hurdle decided only when the time's up. I'm sure there are candidates out there coming up with strategies like collect a moderate amount of coins, find a nice hidden corner to lie low, wait until everything blows over, and I just might walk away with a decent rank, know what I mean? There are many points of failure to that plan, but it will indeed be an appropriate strategy for candidates who are not so confident about their odds in open combat. Right. But here's the thing. Wouldn't it make for such a boring show if most of the candidates are just hiding and doing nothing for the majority of the game? I mean, they even made the show of gathering an audience for this song and dance. There must be. I sensed a very subtle vibration the moment we walked out of the lab and into the hallways. Wang Zhao must have felt it too. He stopped in his tracks and looked around. Hold on, do you guys hear that? Well, looks like this is where our brief fellowship comes to an end. That was a short but sweet exchange, Jia Baoyu. But I don't think you're the one who should hold the most coins. What? Once the game's end, we hope we'll all find what we came here for. You weren't planning on sticking with him through the entire round, but... yeah, it's a bit sudden, huh? I guess it's better than a full-on betrayal. We're going our separate ways, just like that. There's no time to spare worrying about him. Attention! Full speed sprint towards the 3 o'clock direction. Go, go, go! What? Wait, listen, what's going on? I swore walls are rising from the floor. That's when the host's cheerful voice began booming from the speakers, excitedly explaining the situation.
이쯤에서 새로운 규칙입니다.
Let's keep things interesting with a new rule. And this one's for you, dear viewers who must have been bored out of your minds with how safe the candidates are playing things. Starting now, the walls are going to start closing off rooms and corralling our candidates every set interval, shrinking the arena. If you somehow end up trapped in a room, if you were to make it into the shrinking arena, well, that's an emulation, of course. Of course. Looks like it's too chaotic out there. Now, let's try not to push our luck and get ourselves stuck between walls, okay? It'd be one hell of a cleanup job to have to scrape and scrub bits off the walls. Better get moving. We began sprinting full speed to where the walls were starting to rise from the floor. The host snidely chippered tone, taunting us the whole time. Oof, looks like some of you didn't make it. You were so close too. And ouch, I spy a candidate who's been separated from a clan in the chaos. Whoa, try not to lose your coins in the chaos. When do I get more Shui Bao Chai content, chat? I need more content of her. Never. Fuck you mean never. There is no way she just doesn't show up again. More story. I swear she's gotta get a blister face before we leave this place. Man, I really should have done some cardio with you guys. My legs are screaming at me to take a seat and rest, but we simply do not have the time to sit still. We've got no choice but to keep on running. Honglu, this place must not have offered much diversion for a child. Was it not strawberry tedious? Grandmother really knew a lot about boluses. Every time I was here, I would always watch you take command of the room, usually bringing about a storm of directions and orders for the researchers. So no, it wasn't strawberry tedious, and... Honglu? Thinking back on it, whenever grandmother summoned me to visit this place together, I think I felt a bit of happiness. Why? That's when Utu suddenly came to a stop, raising her fist and motioned in a way that caught everyone's attention. She had been walking ahead in the vanguard. Stop. She saw something ahead. Figure up ahead. Solo. Hopefully, she's a candidate who's been separated from her clan. It should be easy coins for us if that's the case. Otis muttered with a bit of anticipation. It really seemed like she was in her element here. Don't worry, Otis. I'm acquainted with her. However, contrary to Otis's wishes, she was not one of the candidates. Oh, it's her! She's a bodyguard of the Shui family candidate.
왜 혼자 이곳에 남겨져 있어?
Why are you here all alone, Dayu?
신기하네.
How funny. I was just thinking about you. You... For the briefest moment, Dayu's eyes looked at Honglu with disbelief, before hardening into a stern expression. I must have alarmed you all. I apologize. The walls come out of nowhere. Excuse me. My inattentiveness has separated me from the rest of the clan. So, you have no idea where the rest of your clan candidate, where the rest of your clan or your candidate is? No. But if a different candidate finds you here alone, they will attempt to eliminate me. Though I am but a follower, because it would be beneficial for them to do so. Dayu, then, have you been waiting here all along? Waiting for the one you follow to return? Yes. I suppose I did, in the belief that if I simply waited in the same place we became separated, they would eventually come back for me. I can't even scroll past this title. Hi Zyfish, welcome in. Right, what do you think of the title? Are we getting some foreshadowing about what's happened between Honglu and Dayu right now?
그럴 리 없지.
Foolish belief.
공간은 점점
Arena is
줄어들고
constantly shrinking.
있고 고작 한 명을
I'm gonna
찾기
take the
위해
risk of
위험을
coming back
무릅쓰고
here just to
다시
pick up a
돌아오진 않을
strength here.
텐데.
그렇군요.
Of course,
맞는
they
말씀입니다.
won't. The air between us had become palpably awkward with the immersive rapidity.
오라버니는 다른 후보자보다 조금 더 유리할 수도 있었겠군요.
Physically impossible to scroll past the damn title, bro. Hi, Benchin. Welcome in. What do you think of it? It's a W streamer. Maybe. Yippee! New people! I suppose it could be said that you have a certain advantage over other candidates here.
이 장소가 누구보다
You're more
익숙할
familiar with
테니까요.
this place than anyone else,
그렇지
are you not?
예전에도
New
지금처럼
radishes.
끝까지 아무것도
New
말해주지
radiance, I think
않으셨죠.
you mean rose red because I'm the radish. Silence again. Just like then. Just like when you refused to tell me anything to the end.
공멸일 이후
In all those years,
오라버니를
I was in your
모셔야
service after the complete annihilation of the Kong family.
보고라버니 여기
Bao you!
여기로
Big
와.
bro, Bao you! Here!
오늘도
What's
왜
happened
이렇게
now?
웃상이야?
You're looking so glum again.
오늘은
We're still gonna play the games you like today, right? Oh, don't tell me. Are those minis back at it again? I kicked their butts with this new move I learned yesterday.
아니야.
Physically impossible stream title. Hi, Funyeth. Welcome in. No, it's okay. Don't worry, Dayu.
다들 나한테 왜
I still
그런
don't
말을
understand
하는지는
why they say
아직도
those things to me, but
그래도 언젠가는
I still think I could be their friend one day.
보옥도련님, 혹시 가무님이 어디 계신지 아시나요?
Why are there so many humans now? Because I'm slowly converting all of humanity into Radians. You shall all become my slimelings. Young Master Baoyu, do you know the whereabouts of the venerable GMO? She said she'll be at the lab for a little bit. Oh no, that's not good. I have something to tell her. It's actually, very urgent.
이 몸을 지속시킬 환이 더 필요한데.
I need more of those pulses to maintain this body, but she just won't return my attempts to reach her. I thought I'd pay her a visit myself and... What the fuck? Are you okay? Big bro, hide behind me. He's not from Hongyuan. I see. She must not have discarded her clone for over a week. OMG, what a happy Canto. We're finally getting to see a little bit of the head. And it's just a claw sliming out someone. Foolish girl. I warned her time and again that either the clone or the cloned brain or the original must be discarded within the week of production. It seems that she could not bear to relinquish this new body of hers, unburdened by ailments of both body and mind. Grandma, is there anything we can do for her? The head will not suffer those who have broken their taboos to live. This is the omnipresent terror they cast over us. They are always watching, always primed to appear no matter where you are. Even as you eat, even as you slumber, even as you wed. The circumstance matters not. The context is meaningless. If a taboo is broken, they will be there to carry out the sentence, almost as if they are the executors of the natural law. Ready, check KK Ryoshu's uptie 3. Chat, one more K and I would have been fucked. But bats, hold on. KK Ryoshu uptie 3. Oh, hold on. Let me switch screens. That is not supposed to be my chat. There we go. What am I supposed to see here, Red Gaze? Uptie 3 hours. Hold on. Kurkomo Clan Wakishu Ryoshu. Uptie 3 hours. Shit, I guess they actually gave Ryoshu. Fuck, I accidentally closed my chat. But I guess they actually gave Ryoshu a rack for once. Damn it, fine. I guess I have to. I guess I have to keep my word. I'll download Payday 2. She's fucking flat! I mean, I wouldn't say that's flat, Ishmael. I wouldn't really call it big either, but I guess I'll give it to Red Gaze. Let's just leave here, Bao. Be careful! Don't touch her! I think she's gone. She's not breathing. But, look, her eyes are still open. I want to help her close her eyes. It's too cruel and sad for her to be all alone. Even her final moments, looking up this lonely place. Bao. Then come here again tomorrow. Then again the day after. Grandma brings me here every day anyway. It's going to happen whether I want to or not. Why would you say such a thing, Dayu? Because whenever I see you, I see the face of someone who's just about ready to leave this world forever. Okay? Promise me you won't leave me alone in here. I'm just as scared of this place as you are. It feels too big, too vast, but just by thinking about playing with you, flying kites with you, it only makes me feel a little better. Restructuring day has begun, it seems. I hate these restructuring days. I hate the sound of those bells. Rest easy, little Bao. For these restructuring days will not touch us. Like Wanyuan only expands and never shrinks as the homes of the poor do. Grandma, do you think Dagwanyuan can change? What has prompted this question? Because I want Dagwanyuan to... Oh! Are you okay? Stop the pelican! Please help me pull him up. He's gonna fall. What? I'm sorry? Young master, it's too late for him. Having him now won't do any. How can I just turn a blind eye and pass him by like nothing happened? He's right there in pain. Please, help me pull him up. Please. Little Bao you cannot save them, let alone everyone. And if you cannot save everyone, it is wiser to not try at all. I was unlocked. I knew the grandma was up to something, chat. She's the reason that Honglu is low-key depressed. I know I can't save everyone, but at least there's one person who's about to fall. Please. He struggled to move past us during the last restructuring day as well. So has his struggle managed to save even a single life? No. Still, Grandma, still. Try it, then. It would be much better for you to learn this lesson early. What is it, little Bao? I must have been mistaken. I thought I saw someone watching me. Once the memories faded, Linda stumbled before leaning on a wall. What was that? Visions? Of the memories I never wish to see again? Wait, she saw that too? Did you just see that too? What kind of... Dante, perhaps this is not a feature of the previously discussed expansion of your abilities. So, does that make unsure sinners past to non-sinners too? And it's totally out of my control? That possibility cannot be entirely dismissed. But it is unlikely that your ability is activated with no discernible pattern. There must be a condition that must first be met. I wonder what that might be. Wang Zhao from earlier seemed unaffected by it. A possible connection can be drawn to the rising level of one's emotions. The visions, even when they activated for the sinners, were brought on by certain emotional triggers. In such case, an individual who is part of a powerful memory that causes the sinner's emotional state to drastically spike could trigger a resonance effect. Honglu? I ended up leaving you all alone in Daguan Yuan, in spite of your pleading. So your resentment is justified. You know that's not what I wanted to hear. Nothing. You refused to tell me anything about what happened here on that day. Your only response, a smile. And I see that hasn't changed. Honglu's only solace in those unwilling visits to the laboratory was that he got to spend time with Linda Yu. After that day, you've wasted your days away, locking yourself within the bounds of Daguan Yuan, never leaving its premises even once. And when I inquired, you'd only make a sorry smile, not giving me an answer all the same. Until one day, I completely out of the blue, you said you'd be leaving Daguan Yuan. You weren't the only one who lost those who were important to them in the annihilation of the Kong family. In fact, do you ever truly care about anyone to begin with? There was a silence. Her questions were sharp and thorned, but Honglu made no attempts at making excuses or denying her accusations. You're right, Dayu. You must have suffered so much worse than I have. So much so that I can't even begin to imagine it. Guys, hear me out on Linda Yu. I mean, Shui Baochai is right there. Both of them. I need both of them. You're right, Dayu. You must have suffered so much worse than I have. So much so that I can't even begin to imagine
하지만
it.
설사 네가 모든 걸
But
알게
even if you
된다고
were to learn
하는데
of everything that's
그
happened,
지식이
what would that
네
knowledge do
아픔을
to heal
무엇을
your
해줄 수
pain?
있을까? 괴로움도 즐거움도
All this
전부
suffering,
찰나에 불과한 거야.
all this joy,
그저
they're
흘러갈
just
뿐이었으니
moments, bound to be
흘러간
lost
걸
in
잡으려
time.
해도
Trying to
잡을
catch
수
what is
없어
destined to
마음만
slip away would
괴로워질
only bring
뿐이겠지.
pain to your heart, nothing more.
알고 있어요.
I know.
하지만
But
제가
what I really
무엇보다
couldn't
견딜
bear
수
was,
없었던 건
it's just
무엇이
what's
오라버니를
happened to you with that.
죄송합니다.
Apologies.
다소
I
감정이
must have lost
격해졌군요.
myself for a moment.
주인도 아닌
It
다른
was
후보자에게
improper of
이런
me to
감정을
show such
드러내는
emotion
건
to a candidate who is not my
옳지 않은
master,
일이었습니다.
or even a
무례를
relative.
용서하세요.
Please
오라버니.
excuse my impudence.
그
So I'm really sorry about having to bring this up in the middle of a serious discussion, but don't you think we should probably get moving?
꽤 많은 시간이 지체되었습니다. 머지않아 이곳에도 벽이 올라올 테죠.
Radhi, I need you, yes, you, to react to a video after you complete Can't Wait. Okay, bet, Red Gaze. Enough time has passed. We'll begin invading this space soon.
대호,
There,
네가
how
괜찮다면
about you come with
우리랑
us?
같이
Only if
움직이겠어?
you'd like to, of course.
보차 노이를 만날
At least until
때까지만이라도.
we run into Big Sis Bao Chai again.
그건 연민을 적선하시는 건가요?
Tossing me a pinch of pity?
아니,
No,
혼자서 이곳은
because this place is
위험하니까.
too dangerous to be alone.
오라버니와 함께
If I
다닌다면
travel with you, will I
아까와 같은
see more of those
기이한
bizarre
환영.
visions?
글쎄, 그건 내가 아니라 관리자님의 힘이라서.
Well, I don't know. That was the manager's power, not mine.
네가 계속 보는 걸 권하고
I'd like
싶진
to recommend
않지만
against going through more of these
말리진 않을
visions,
거야.
but I won't stop you.
그럼 실례하겠습니다.
Then, please excuse my
동행에
intrusion.
폐가 되진 않도록
I'll try my utmost to not become a burden to you. Chat, I might not even finish one floor of this stream. This is bullshit. I mean, I think we're getting close to the end of floor 1.
이번에도 치령의 뜻은 본인과 같군.
옆에 좀 수상쩍은 문이 보이는데 들어가 보는
There's a
편이
suspicious
좋으려나?
looking door to the side. Should we check out what's inside? Yeah. What should we do?
네가 결정하던가.
Your choice, self-appointed class president. Heathcliff replied nonchalantly.
그럼
Well, alright.
들어가 보죠.
Let's head right in, man. Good luck, girl. Thank you, Zyfish.
그래, 자연스러웠어.
Yeah, smooth moves, is she? Let's just pretend none of that's happened. Turn around and keep walking. What's happened? I don't. I just didn't expect that, you know? So, does that mean that we can move on like nothing happened? Or is it a case of no backseas? That's when the host's voice, after a long silence, suddenly began buzzing again. Ah, you're mine! A certain candidate has elected to bravely open a mysterious door, only to immediately stomach shut in fear. Right, so I won't name names on account of it being a rather embarrassing display of spinelessness, but hey, I give you guys a chance to rectify that. Manager Squire, we must open the door once again post haste. An agile crab and we shall be made. Shall we not act swiftly? Don Quixote ran up to the door and began bouncing up and down with genuine panic. We did something pretty ugly looking in there, but It wasn't automatic distortion. I didn't feel anything like it around here either.
그건 더 문을 열기
I don't know.
싫어지는 발언인데.
That almost makes it worse.
조롱하는 말밖에 안 하는 것처럼 들려도
It might be the same like the
사회자가
host.
하는 말에는
It might seem like the
항상
host
정보가
is there just to make some goofy commentary on us. But everything she said so far had at least one grain of truth to it. Let's check out what's inside. We won't know what's waiting for us in there unless we actually face it. Ishmael, now motivated to make up for her earlier blunder, confidently opened the door. The same type of coin we received at the beginning of the game is hanging from the entity's neck. Another demonstration of Mirsal's impeccable observation skills. You're right. Why is it wearing a coin? Well, given the circumstances, we can probably gain that coin by kicking the monster to the curb, right? We desire only to repent, and eternal repentance. We desire only to repent, and eternal repentance. The thing endlessly repeats an unnoble mantra. It sounded at once desperate and hopeless. They are certainly not abnormal beings. Yeah, that's what Dante just said. Honglu began as though he recognized them. They're people. Hongyuan's condemned. The condemned howled madly as they charged at us. Okay, this is a fodder fight. There's no way it's taking this long to load. There we go.
어디에서도 볼 수 없을 색채로.
Okay, let me get through this ASAP.
필연적. 절대적.
방금의 공 혹신 그 자체였다.
이상. 길을 막고 있는 사람이 뭔가 이상합니다.
There we go, just a bunch of one rating.
한쌍의 상황골과 24개의 늑골이 자아내는 티비아의 멜로디가
무게감과 앞서 없는 표情
그렇게 살산의 극치야. 나쁘지 않아.
화면에 헷갈리지 마십시오. 식사의 장소는 이곳입니다. 배빙 완료를 채우고 가야 합니다. 예측할 수 없게.
훌륭한 단말. 그래. 훌륭한 단말만. 딱 반쯤 죽여버려.
더 야성적인 피해라는 소재를 통달한다면
어중간한 예술. 물어뜯어 고칠 수밖에.
좋아. 이번엔 제대로 들어가.
Oh wait, Shadish gets to use the Ryosho ID for Canto 9 free carries. Let's go! With a simultaneous click, the coins hanging from the condemned's necks clattered to the ground. As many candidates must have realized by now, this game provides its contestants many ways to obtain those precious coins. You can gain them by completing battles in some special rooms or a hat. Another candidate has obtained some coins. Despite the host's energetic voice, we couldn't help but be disturbed by what Honglu said. The condemned of Hongyuan? What is the implication of that particular choice of denomination, Honglu? Wow, she just beats the hardest enemy ever. Bad entities, they can't always trigger something special, whether it be some free passives or downright staggering the enemy. But many new voice lines. Yippee! New content! Oh yeah, chat, fun fact. But did y'all know it takes on average 5 to 10 calories to jack off? That means if you rub one out, I guess you could say, like 100 times a day, then you could just skip the workout entirely and replace it with gooning. I mean, more like 50, because no one really burns 1,000 calories a workout, do they? Most workouts really burn like 400, so I guess like, yeah, 40 to 50 times a day.
예전에 어르신들께서 제게
Years
들려주신
ago,
여러
the
가지
elders
옛날
have told
이야기들이
me of
있었어요.
many old fables and legends.
그리하여 얼굴
Then,
위로는 달게 벼시
a rooster's
붙고
crest is grafted
다리
over the
아래로는
visage, a
염소의
goat's
굽이
hoof is moved beneath the legs,
팔에는
and an
공목이
elk tree's
자라게
branches
되었으니
extend from the arms.
대관원은
Thus closer
영원
Daguan Yuan
한
grows to
걸음
the
더
boundless
가까워진 것이다.
eternity. What? Yeah, no, it actually takes like 10 calories every time you jerk off. So you could unironically replace working out at the gym with rubbing one out if you do it enough times in a day. Theoretically. Hold on. Let me look something up real quick. Oh shit, never mind, chat, I was wrong. I knew I got that fact wrong. But, you know, let me say this again, let me correct myself. It's actually not 5 to 10 overall. It's 5 to 10 per minute. So let's say you last 5 minutes, right? That's 50 calories per jerk off. So all you need to do is jerk off 10 times a day and you're pretty much gonna start losing weight. Holy weight loss hack, just start gooning. We do not need to know this. I know you're about to use that shit right now, Lewis Raids. Incredible thumbnail and title, did not disappoint. Thank you, Overm guy. Gem found, let's go! So subscribe for more random fun facts like that. And more goonery. She's speaking facts. Yes, I am. It's basic math, chat. You could theoretically lose weight by not going to the gym and instead gooning for like half of the day. This is the information I needed. Exactly, Zyfish. You get it. Shit, Loki might start trying it. If you actually can theoretically lose that weight super fast. Oh yeah, cause you don't have to wait for the cum recharge. You're onto something, lose rates. No, cause fun fact for another fun fact for any women in the audience that didn't know this, but men can on average only come once every like 1 to 2 hours. Some can do it maybe 2 or 3 times an hour, but not more than that. No, I had to read the streamer to stream. Fine, I'll stream instead of going. Sigh. So yeah, if you edge instead of going all the way to finishing, then you low-key could just like do an hour straight of gooning. And that's like what, hold on, if it's 5 to 10 per minute, then that's like 600 calories and lost in an hour. Holy workout strat. And it's low-key an arm workout too if you think about it. So if you switch hands, you could get like, I don't know, lean muscle or something. You singing Lou awkwardly staring into our soul. I see why I'm not getting fat. I know what kind of woman you are, lose rates. Ideal man is judging yours up with my autocorrect. Oh my god. You singing is crazy. Mr. To be honest, at least one of the sinners has to be a goner if you think about it. There is no way not a single one of them it's not a goner. Wait, not a single one of them. Not a single one of there's no way not a single one of them is a goner. Also, I do know 30 minutes, even 20 is the lowest a man can go before recharging. Damn. You know, I've heard of like 30 minutes. I've never heard of someone recharging in 20. I can do in like 45. Yeah, 40 to 45 normally. Don't ask how I know that. Like down to the fucking minutes. Wait, how many times does that mean I could theoretically go on a day if I did nothing but goning? Let me pull up my calculator really quick. I mean, there's 24 hours in a day and 60 minutes in an hour. Divided by 45 minutes on average. Not like I'm gonna call it 42 because it's 40 to 45. pretty much 34 times a day. How much would that be a week though? 239 times a week. Damn. Math, I get. Crazy. This is gonna be a crazy clip. I didn't even think about that. They're both waiting, Ratty. Click that mouse, girl. They're just waiting while I talk about common gooning. Experiments regarding expansion of the bolus technology, is it? I haven't seen it myself, but I once heard that there is a laboratory beneath the basements of Guan Yuan, built to research secretive and valuable boluses. And they experimented on these prisoners. It's not exactly a unique practice among wings. I believe that this modest speck of greed lies at the origin of all misfortune. I do not believe that the definition of immortality that Hong Yuan originally sought is the same as the one they seek now. Also, chat. Please tell me I'm not the only one, but everyone here has to have that one channel that they sweared was real when they were a kid. Cause you're telling me little Raddy was watching Chains for real, thinking he was actually in the 8th grade smoking pot every day on the daily. And then going on these whack-ass fucking side quests for no reason. Honestly, even now knowing it's fake, you know the content is good. Like, you know the content is good if even when you know it's fake, it still goes hard as diamonds to watch. Cause sometimes I'll just pull up a 3-hour marathon of Chains for real at like 4 AM when I have nothing else to do. And then I'll be munching on chips the entire time watching that, and suddenly it's 7 AM. Yeah, I have a horrible sleep schedule, chat, don't I? What? What, that Gales? What took you so long, big bro, Bao Yu? Even Honglu was speechless. Nah. Sorry. GMO's experiments went on for longer than planned. That's so cool. I want to see what they do in there too. No fair. Why are you the only one who gets to go in there, bro? I'm a fast learner too. I'm not going in there to learn anything. Then how come? I don't know, I'm just there to watch. That's weird. It's not like you have to work for anything like we do to live a nice life, bro. Maybe it's because you're the precious jade of our family? Hey, Jae-hwan, I told you not to say stuff like that, didn't I? Wanna see what new moves I learned yesterday? Sorry, I won't do that again. Anyways, today we're going to play a ball game. Here's how it works. We're gonna start by kicking this ball at each other, and the one who lasts the longest without dropping the ball wins. What's the point of playing a game like that? Huh? Because it's fun, duh. I wanna play a ball-less making game. Gather a bunch of sand and pebbles and leaves and seeds to make a ball-less, and the best ball-less wins. No can do. Remember, I'm from the Lin family, and you guys are from the Jia family. Children of these humble families shouldn't play a nerdy game like that. Big bro, wanna come play with us? Oh, Zilwan, I'm sorry. As much as I'd like to join you in that very serious game of yours, I don't think she'll let me play. Yu is going to give both you and me an earful about the rules if you drag me into the game, isn't that right? Jae-hwan, you're really trying to pull out of the game, aren't you? Fine. Let's play that ball-less making game once we're done with the ball game. And tomorrow we'll play whatever Big Bro Bao Yu's favorite game is. How's that for a plan, huh? I'm good with anything, really. But what do you want? Here's some homework for you. We'll meet tomorrow, you better have come up with something you like, okay? I understand that I may be letting the impatience get the better of me, but how certain are you about the plan regarding the 13th branch of the Heishu pack? Have I ever let you down? Ultimately, a family's power comes from the Heishu they wield. Yet ever since the olden days, there have been but 12 branches of them, which is what maintains the stalemate between the great families. Yes, the Heishu are the shadow of Daguan Yuan, its most dexterous and capable limbs, yet they have their failings. An immense physical cost follows their explosive strength. Even if you wield the Heishu pack, it is difficult to expand their numbers, as their population is strictly controlled by the Heishu Xiaran of each branch. Indeed, no one could even attempt to create a new branch, for the Heishu Xiaran have concealed their unique ball-less recipes. Heishus, no, evil, no Heishus. Yes, I am wise in the ways of ball-less making, and armed with Xiaran's insight, with help from the Kong family, this is certainly a viable endeavor. Wait, is this the taboo they broke? The Kong family once led to the forefront of the city's medical science with their bio-engineering achievements, yet now, you must know that your family's place in the city is quite precarious. There have been plenty of developments for easier treatments, better modifications, superior singularities rising from all corners of the city. At first, they were only subjects of study and research, but through various applications, many of them are now entering the stages of mass commercialization. Each crop will fall by the wayside if the current trend continues, and one day it may even decline so far as to fall prey to a war of wings. Hagyuan hides many valuable secrets, as they're often passed on from generation to generation. Certain areas within the territory even lead to the ruins as well. Many wings even consider us a treasure chest to be cracked open. For the city to fear Hagyuan, or to fear the Kong family, you must wield absolute power. A power that, perhaps, a new branch of Heishu with mass production capabilities could provide. Would you keep this a secret from my wife? I would like for this experiment's success to be a happy surprise for her. In truth, We received news from the doctor that we have managed to conceive a child. Thus, if we were to coincide that event with our discovery of this new auspicious path forwards, which was once considered an impossibility, would it not be a happy cause for all of Dagwaniwan? No, Hongyiwan to rejoice? If you require any assistance, materials or people, simply say the word, and us Kong family shall provide. So, shall we let this be a secret between you and me? Duly noted. I'll prepare a special bolus to celebrate the birth of a new life. This seems to be a good time to return home for the day, little Baoyu. Grandma, why do you look so happy today? The doltish fish has snagged the bait, and I have been praying for a long time. My offer must have been far too tantalizing for them to simply let it pass. The Kong family's pretentious overconfidence remains a mark of their bloodline. They have done well hiding it underneath the veil of generosity, but one's nature cannot be overcome. Now, let us hurry. The revered Xiaoran awaits us. Linda, you had peered into the memory as well with the rest of us. The ball game. She fell into a brief, contemplative silence as she seemed to recall a long-forgotten memory. I remember, you won that game. I remember it because it was the first time you ever beat me in a game of physicality. I remember being covered head to toe in sand. I remember Jia Huan whining about that little scratch on his hand. So we did. Hanglu muttered, as though he was talking about something that had happened an eternity ago. Dayu shook her head, shaking her aside from their reminiscence. The 13th Heishu branch. What is it? This has to do with the taboo, doesn't it? Dayu. Much time has passed since then, but... no matter what question you ask me, no matter what reply I give, it will not be the answer you want. It's not up for you to decide. You will never find what you seek, so I even try to gain it, and for what? That is why I always reply to your questions with such meaningless inquiries. That is why I don't know more than observe. Hanglu, are you okay with seeing all these memories? Hanglu tilted his head to the side curiously, as I couldn't understand why I'd ask such a question.
좋고 나쁨보다는 생경한 느낌이네요.
I don't think it's matter whether I'm okay with it or not. It just feels unfamiliar. It wasn't a memory I wanted to forget. Nor was it a memory I wanted to recall anyway. The emotions I felt then feel so distant from me now. I feel like I'm looking down at them from somewhere so high up. So I don't know what to say to a question like, are you okay? Because I have nothing more to change. Maybe gathered that from Honglu's memories. Wait, who first made the suggestion of researching the 13th Heishu branch? However, it also appeared that the desire was mutually shared by the Kong family as well. Yeah, but it didn't seem like they were driven mad with greed like the plaque suggested. They certainly had ambition, I won't deny that, but still. Ratty, where did you go? What do you mean, Burger? I'm still here. What? Wait, can you guys still hear me? Yeah, you can. Where'd my model go? Why did it crash? Ah shit, now I gotta fix the back cuff again, hold on. Back cuff. Never mind, looks like it's good. Hi Encore, welcome in. Right? And I only have this vague feeling going on, but it seemed that they really wished the best for Hong Yuan.
이곳에 30년이 채 안 되는 해를 살면서 느꼈던 것은
What I have come to realize in my almost 30 years of life in here is
인품과 성정이
that it is exceedingly rare to find a leader who is generous in both character and temper.
대부분의 사람은 타인에게 기회를
Most refuse to give anyone other than themselves a chance. Everyone's so blinded to everything but their immediate profits and interests.
하지만 제가
But the
기억하는
people of the Kong family, at least the ones I remember, sought to give others a chance at the very least.
입지 하나 없던 저희
It
임씨가
was only by their
그나마
support
호위
that our
가문의
Lin family,
자리까지 올라올 수
formerly
있었던
so
것도
insignificant,
출신이
could
아닌
become a family of
실력만으로
guards
호위를
because they
선발하는
prioritized selection by merit, not by the nobility of their births.
하지만 공가가 멸문한 뒤로는 그 견고한 4대
But
가문
once the Kong
외에는
family was
그나마 있던
eradicated,
기회조차 모두
every family
박탈당했죠.
other than the four pillars lost any means of upward mobility.
그분들이 욕심에 눈이
So when I heard
모든
that they
것이
were
끝났다는
simply
말을
gone,
들었을 때
all because they're blinded by greed, it felt as though
아직 어린 시절이었습니다.
I was just a child then, but I visibly remember that crushing feeling.
선명하게 남아 있습니다. 참담함.
It was devastation, because I no longer had any place to return
더
to.
이상 남아 있지 않았으니까.
Man, you gotta be dealing with, you've been dealt a heavy hand, huh? Must have been hard when I was here. Regardless of these revelations, however, the family hierarchy war was still going on. So, with Gregor's succinct words of consolation, we moved on from the area, away from the rising walls. Eating double cheeseburger, guys. And Corp, stop eating out burger. Chad, I don't think we're gonna finish the dungeon today.
당장 집행해주지.
일꾼들은 연료를 가득 태워오셨군요. 안심이 됩니다.
그래. 이번 전투를 잘 마치면
Okay, it's a chain battle, so I can just win right through this.
더 야성적인 깊이로.
나쁘지
필연자 절대자
죽어드리는 언제 말리 없습니다.
반쯤 죽여버려. 신체 파의 예술을 보여줄 시간이란다. 그게 체격이지.
Shit, Payday 2 has a cloud there, but it's actually finished installing. Hold on, let me check.
쓰레기 확인. 수거. 처리.
Just cannot sync to the cloud. Okay, I get.
영감이 떠올랐어요.
이게 심장.
갈고리가 쉽게 들어간다. 어렵지 않게 연료를 뽑아낼 수 있을 것 같습니다. 죽어드리는 포기. 비켜가겠습니다.
Double cheeseburger in my tummy. And Corp, why did you eat cheeseburger out twice?
어머니의 기쁨. 벌써부터 느껴지는 것만 같습니다.
I am pregnant. You got preggers by Gregors. There are several talismans glued to the wall. I can feel the wind blowing through the barely visible cracks on the wall. Seems like there's something on the other side. Maybe there's a hidden passageway here? The listeners take a moment to investigate the room and find a wall with conspicuously arranged talismans of different colors. Oh, these must be the colors that match each of the cardinal directions. Looks like we'll have to peel these talismans in the correct order. Should we try peeling the talismans? You know what, Beth? Let me look at the Discord really quick. Take a look, see. What chat did you send it on, and Corp? I'm assuming general. Damn, that is a big juicy burger and I'm now hungry again. Looks like they're indicating that this is the first talisman to be removed. When I remove the talisman, the walls began to shake. What should I remove next? Okay, then north now, if I'm following the thing on the right. Big juicy food to burger, I meant burger, true and corp. I'll move the red talisman north. The walls are now shaking with greater intensity. What should I peel next? The center one. I move the yellow talisman in the center. The walls are now shaking with greater intensity. Now white and black, so never eat, that's east. The walls are shaking like they're about to crumble any minute. There's just one more talisman to peel. South. I find some twinkling coins strewn about the debris. Let's go! More coins! Ready the Discord plugin. What plugin, Red Gills? You mean like plugging the Discord link? Hold on, let me get the Discord link. Hi, collect the Chroma pages. Hi, Chroma. Boom, there's a Discord link. Go join right now. Yippee! Okay, let me do this question mark 1 too before we continue that way.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라. 웃기는 자식. 끝나고 나서 고래구이 파티를 열어주겠다고 하니
이번 전투를 잘
여기 좀 났나?
There we go, just terminate and select the flower moves so I can start building up Furioso.
Adieu.
그래, 딱 반쯤 죽여버렸군. 13조 2항에 맞추려면 그게 제격이지.
정해진 운명이라네. 결정, 해본. 좋아. 실현에게 불확실한 것은 없네.
식사의 장소는 이곳입니다. 배변 완료를 채우고 가야 합니다.
그대는 어디까지 가고있을지.
나쁘지 않아.
방금의 공격 혹시 그 자체였다.
더 야성적이나.
미래를 과거하고
이렇게 박살 내버리는 거다.
당신의 소재로 써보겠습니다.
식사의 장소는 이곳입니다. 배변 완료를 채우고 가야 합니다.
Oh, easy win, okay. Damn, I guess I really can't finish the dungeon today. I should have started the stream earlier. Why'd I wait till 6? You must be the Giabalio. and his clan, right? I got separated from my faction when the wall suddenly burst from the ground. Some are still with me, but I don't think I'll get very far like this. Let me find where the rest of my faction is. Hey, if you help me out today, I'll look out for you when I become the family hierarch. Come on, man, help me out. It's time to start. No, why don't you want to, Carmen? Eliminate him and take his coins. But what the hell, seriously, you're gonna fight me? You have any idea who I am? I'm the eminent Chi family's. Listeners began beating him up before the conversation got any longer than it has to. Genuinely just jumping this random person. Do it now. No, I don't want to. Buddy's encouraging jumping. Yes.
한 쌍의 상황볼과 24개의 늑골이 자아내는 티비아의 멜로디가 신체파의 예술을 보여줄 시간이란다. 좋아, 이번에는 제대로 들어간다.
잠깐 저리 댈게.
보여드려야겠군요.
예술적이네요.
예술을.
화면을 헷갈리지 마십시오. 식사할 장소는 이곳입니다. 배변 연료를 채우고 가야 합니다.
Chat, do you think these guys are gonna have even a chance of winning? I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place with either playing Limbus or Library of Rowena. Why not both, Breaker? Hold on, let me check if LOR or LC are on sale. Because if they are, I might as well get them. Also, there's a bunch of cool games that I want to have, or I want to buy later. Library of Rowena, not on sale, sadly. The Botany Corp also not on sale, sadly. Gonna have to wait a little then. How often do they actually go on sale though? Okay, now we're gonna do this.
선원 집합. 이번 작품에 대해 논의할 시간이다.
Hungler is gonna be doing like 50 quadrillion damage per hit by the time I'm done.
영감이 떠올랐다.
어중간한 예술은.
그래, 딱 반쯤 죽여버려. 13조 이항에 맞추면 그게 체격이지.
잠깐 저리 댈게.
예술적이네요.
화면을 헷갈리지 마십시오. 식사할 장소는 이곳입니다. 배변 연료를 채우고 가야 합니다.
감상은 어떤가요?
Chat, how OP does Hungler actually get this Canto when you start stacking up a fuck ton of coins?
왜? 좀 긁혔어?
이제야 힘이겠네요.
보여드려야겠군요. 외면의 예술을.
하품이 다 난다. 슬슬 지루하니까 빨리 끝나버리는 게 좋겠어.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
당신을 소재로 써보고 싶습니다.
벌써부터 느껴지는 것만 같습니다.
Wait, where does the floor even end? I'm assuming like here maybe? Because there's still some fog here, so it wouldn't make sense for it to end up here. I'll do this one first so I can grab more coins. One speaks a hollow lamentation. The other yearns in an empty desire. One is the one on the water's surface, a reflection. On the other is a blossom's image in a mirror. Flowers have bloomed over the bodies of the prisoners. I don't see any movement. Looks like they're all dead. These flowers possess the augmentative qualities of H-Corp. They most likely provide some advantage in the battles to come. Which flower should we pick? Chat, which one? I'm gonna go with red spider lily because I believe that's a bleed ego gift. Let the prisoners rest in peace. Remove one after paying our respects to the dead. Turn start. Among allies who lost HP, one ally with the least HP percentage deals plus missing HP percentage over 4% damage. Nice. And we also get a Rupture Ego gift, which would have been good if we were running Heishu pack. But yeah, now it looks like this is the boss, perhaps, or maybe it's over here. I'm gonna do it this one. And let me do it this really quick too. Is my chat frozen or is no one talking? I'm worried. No one's talking. It's not frozen. Thankfully, I guess. I don't know if I should be happy about that or not. We enter a new room, seeing a bound prisoner next to a bolus on the table. There, we see a candidate standing around as though they've been waiting for someone to arrive. Now we have enough people for this special game to commence. Please direct your attention to the bolus on the table. Observe it well. It is a bolus currently in development here at H-Corp. It is yet to be commercialized for mass market use. Apparently it can help restore your vitality once taken. But let's see how true that is, shall we? Do you think this is indeed a successful new product, or is it a failure? Now it's time to place your bets with your coins. Guess, is it a success or a failure? The candidate who gets this question right gains all the coins in the pool. Chat, which do I pick? Help! I'm gonna guess that it's a failure. But what if that's what they want me to think by placing that mangled corpse guy next to the bolus, and it's really a success? But that could also be what they're trying to trick me with by thinking it's gonna heal him, so it would be a failure. I genuinely don't know anymore, chat. Eeny, meeny, miny, dick, catch a tiger by its dick, tag, you're it. The other candidate bets on success. How many coins should we wager? Fuck it. Oh, what a shame. Oh, let's go! I knew I was right with that shit. Never trust that something good will happen when it comes to
서두르지
Limbus.
말고 느긋하고 여유롭게.
일꾼들은 연료를 가득 채워오셨군요. 안심이 됩니다.
일리 있는 의견. 그걸로 하지. 나쁘지 않다.
Okay, now I'm just gonna mop the floor with everyone because they have infinite coins.
쌍둥이 향에 맞추려면 그게 제격이지.
화면을 헷갈리지 마십시오. 식사할 장소는 이곳입니다. 배변 완료를 채우고 가야 합니다. 예.
소바주.
I forgot that we're not even at the end of the Canto. This is halfway through the Canto.
훌륭한 단말만 해요.
Look on my girl. Look on my girl. If you wanna try me, let's see what's inside. Look on my girl. Look on my girl. Let's go never.
당신을 소재로 써보고 싶습니다.
화면을 헷갈리지 마십시오.
그대는
식사할
어디까지
장소는
가고
이곳입니다.
있을지.
배변 완료를 채우고 가야 합니다. 예.
어중간한 예술은 물어뜯어 고칠 수밖에.
이제야 친해졌네요. 그 소재 가져갈래요.
이게 심장 마지막으로 남길 만한 젓가락질 땡기.
정해진 운명 결정. 해군. 좋아. 지령에게 불확실한 것은 없네.
Okay, now they're all just gonna jump this one poor guy.
그걸로 하지.
파우스트, 신체파의 예술을 보여줄 시간이란다.
저희 뼈를 한 번에도 이제야 친해졌네요.
좋아. 이번에는 제대로 들어가.
다 함께 벽을 먹었습니다.
어머니의 기쁨. 벌써부터 느껴지는 것만 같습니다.
Nice, 2 more coins. Yeah, I was right. It goes to there. Please, upon entering another guild, travel to any other nodes. Got it. And I'm probably gonna call it tonight after this fight chat, cause like getting pretty late for the stream. Plus, I got some Spanish assignments I gotta do.
여기는 인기척이 있군요.
There's someone here. Oh, damn it! I had to run into a different candidate now of all times. She's Tingshan of the Wang family.
부상을 입었군.
You hurt. Who did this? Jia Q. I barely escaped him. Why'd he have to come back? Disappearing from Hongyi-wan like that after investigating the annihilation of the Kong family. I thought he'd never return. So why now? He took almost all of my coins.
그자가 모은 동전.
Was he carrying many? Yeah. To the point where he was running out of space to carry them. That's not good. Jia Baoyu, we've sacrificed so much of ourselves just for this day, just for the family higher core. Meanwhile, you could have continued to live large outside Hongyi-wan. So why? What are you even doing here? What more could you possibly want? Please, give me those coins, please. Come on, you don't even care about becoming the hierarchy. It's not like someone like you would do anything with all that power. You're not wrong, but I'm sorry. I don't think I can give you my coins. That's it. Listen up, rich boy. If some insult makes you smart prattling on about some shite like that, you don't apologize to him ever. You let a club like this do the talking instead. Using a club with only brother resentment in her heart.
아니,
but it'll
일단 적어도
at least make you feel better.
거 아니야.
제 마음은
I never needed to feel better.
그럼
Then
남은
I
생활을
swear
모두 동원해서
I'll use what remains of my clan to take what is yours, G, about you, and seize my opportunity once again. Because I am going to survive, no matter what. Watch it get slimed out the second I click.
곧해야 독이 든 잔을 마시겠다면
If you insist on drinking that poison chalice, then we have no choice. Wang Qingshan stumbled to her trembling feet, weapon in hand. Okay,
여러분들이
if
그러시다면요?
that's what you'd like to do. I beheld two different eyes. One of Hunglu, who was willing to let the flow carry him away, and the other of Linda Yu, swirling with a kaleidoscope of emotions.
웃기는 자식.
Okay, time to win rate again. And then over here, click on him. Alma Talisman, what the fuck does that do? When dropping the zero attack, take gluttony damage and SP equal damage to rupture potency on self. When losing Almond Talisman, gain rupture potency equal to the number of Almond Talisman loss and gain half of the rupture potency losses rupture count. Round it down, okay. So it's all of that. Let me look at the passives. Enter the battle with 80% HP. At 20 or less SP, the senior second send SP from 3 random allies with the highest SP to hit its own. Apply 2 damage up to all other allies with negative 20 SP or less. When fixing Almond Talisman, an enemy that already has Almond Talisman can simply Almond Talisman on the target and inflict the same value as defense level down. This counter, if the instrument takes damage that brings its HP center down to half or less, nullify the damage and end the turn. Then move to the rearmost position of the substitution order. When staggered, recover immediately. If there are no more enemies to substitute in, or if there aren't enough of them left, as in, if there are more dead enemies this turn than there are waiting to substitute into the encounter, this effect does not activate. When Wang Qingshan loses all HP in this counting, the encounter ends. If mana consider resets, okay, got it. So I gotta focus on taking these guys out. Who else is attacking them? Rinklu, why are you attacking here? Be here. That's favored. This one isn't me clash though, so I'll put you here. That's favored, dominating. And then no, okay, there's one everywhere but there, and I'm trying to farm up a Furiosa, so I'll leave it.
신체 파의 예술을 보여줄 시간이랍니다.
What was that? Did I forget something about the ring IDs? One could buddy pull a lord though.
이번에는 제대로 들어갔군.
더 야성적인 깊이로.
필연적. 절대적.
They're doing barely any damage. What the fuck?
좋아해. 실험에게 불확실한 것은 없네.
Boom. Hold on, who's here? That's Jameson, so just put you on here. Why are there two here? Pause. You don't need to be here. Never mind. You're not the one that's. You're the one that's clashing, so I put that's struggling. And that's already been clashed. Neutral. Neutral. Okay, put you here then. Wait. Yeah, that's favorite. There we go.
어디에서도 볼 수 없을 색채로.
그 소재 가져갈래요.
Is it just me or my unit is not as strong as I remember them?
만복의 시간입니다.
Now I'm getting pretty unlucky with my coin tosses too. My coin flips, I guess.
마무리까지 끝나면 너희 안가품 장부에 특별히 한정판
That's one stacker, so they're all gonna
고양이
attack him. Okay, forgot the win rates. Put you and you here. Put you here. You here. Oh, hold on. They won't put this on top. You here. Then you staggered, so I'll let Ryoshi do her thing. And these are staggered.
갈고리가 쉽게 들어간다. 어렵지 않게 멜론이 뽑아낼 수 있을 것 같습니다.
어중간한 예술은 물어뜯어 고칠 수밖에.
능력이 심장이 잠깐
임파스터.
화면을 헷갈리지 마십시오. 식사할 장소는 이곳입니다.
We get the winners again. Who has the flower? You. Boom, boom. And then you. Here. You. Here. Find the dominating here. Or what I could do is, I mean, these are the same. That's 57, that's 50, 52, and 53. Let's put these two here and then put Utis's defend on top. And there we go. Who's missing? Oh.
일리 있는 의견이다. 그걸로 하지.
This fight's taking a little longer than I expected, to be honest. I did not expect these walking. They just climbed out Utis. Fuck. Oh, never mind. This might be a good thing. We got Ricardo pulling in now. Did one of the fucking sweepers just tell me to Sibao? Okay, these are all hopeless, so I'm gonna put a dodge here, and I'm gonna pull you on top. Gonna need another one too, so you here, that offsets it. Boom, boom, boom. Damn, Tails. That must be why I'm barely dealing any damage. I'm getting hell unlucky on my coin flips. Oh shit, this is S3-2, let's go. Genuinely time them out.
그럼 안녕히. 항상 저희 영광을 일깨워 주시는군요.
Now it's just him left. Time to start sliming him out. Okay, I'll put you two here. Then you on top. There we go. See, now I start actually hitting my coin flips.
가져갈래요.
And he's dead. Easy one, I can't lie.
일꾼들이 다 함께 벽을 이어갔습니다.
어머니의 기쁨 벌써부터 느껴지는 것만 같습니다.
We took Juan Kingshan's remaining coins.
개수는 얼마 되지
Well,
않지만
that's not a lot of coins, but hey, still, if I fail here miserably, having accomplished nothing, they might kill me when I get home. I have to do something, anything, to be a proud sister to my little siblings.
무시하고 계속 가죠.
Come on, let's leave here and keep moving. It's not like getting eliminated is an instant death sentence. You don't understand. She about you. You've done nothing but watched all your life as this fight defined our entire life.
맞아요.
No, I don't understand. And I never will. Without reply, she shambled out to the hallways, weeping. So all that passivity and talk about not getting angry wasn't because you're a nice guy, huh? You're more difficult than I thought, Honglu. Am I?
공간이 줄어들면서
It's getting more and more likely that we'll be running into the other candidates as the space around us shrinks. Yeah, and another thing, it's getting clear every second that the biggest threat to us now continues to be GQ. Let's hope we never run into that guy. So that's it, huh? We have our 12th elimination! Yeah, then all the mediocre candidates must have been eliminated by now. The remaining ones have gotta be a tough bunch. Anyways, there certainly are a lot of puzzles around the lab here. They were gonna present the research to the public, huh? Yes, they were. Typical, I guess. Researchers just can't help showing off their achievements, huh? Well, too bad the supers and claws tore through everything. Even the posters. Hang on a minute, why are the posters untouched? They did not destroy the posters. Once they are put to task, they are extremely thorough with erasing any evidence of the taboo ever existing. But the fact that these posters remain would lead to the conclusion that the experiment advertised on these posters is an entirely different one from the experiment that broke the taboo. What? Then how? Simple. This experiment is unrelated to the annihilation of the Kong family. Then this GMO must have prepared an entirely separate experiment using the Kong family support, and an escape plan just for himself too. I remember those posters, and how excited everyone was the closer we got to the presentation. All this is made by the Kong family, always performed beyond everyone's expectations, after all. Venerable GMO, may I ask why you continue to bring young Master Baoyu to this place? I don't think he's even old enough to understand what these experiments are for, not to mention it being quite troublesome for you. You asked the question with an obvious answer. This experiment will define the destiny of Hong Yuan itself. It is only right that the Jade of Guan Yuan is here to witness such a great undertaking. I see. Huh. Now that I'm looking at young Master Baoyu, he's not much of a smiler, is he? He'd look much better with a smile on his face. He's a precious jade of the family, after all. His existence itself is precious. This jade shall shine when the time is right. Raddy, the gun bit isn't working, Raddy. To be honest, this is to be expected considering how far out of my normal stream time we are. For reference, anyone new that's still here, I normally end at around 6 PM, but I've been switching on my schedule a little to accommodate me going back to IRL school. So, yeah, streams are gonna be starting a little later and ending a little later, which is what I've been doing for a while, but I had to skip a couple days for AP tests. But we're going back to the daily starting today, so hopefully the viewers are gonna get up to, especially with me having more time now so I can actually edit shorts. In the meantime, draw your focus to the experiment. Glad you got $10 to spare. I do not, Red Gaze. Right, I see what you mean. Not this experiment, but the experiment. That reminds me that we really don't have much time. You saw that every clan under the Kong family is quite excited about the announcement. Yes, indeed. The time is nigh. The time is nigh indeed. Check your Discord really quick. KK! And I think this is where I'm gonna call it a night, since we got past the first floor. Tomorrow I'll hopefully get through the second floor and part 3 of Canto 8, so I can wrap things up with it. But until then, be happy, be hydrated, and most important of all, be horny, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye! Where's it? Thanks for watching. Fuck.
The gray haze for a long time though. I never found out what it was. It's my stress, that's for sure. I never wanted to run away. I was very motivated. Then what is this feeling? Who would I ask? I've been patient, but it was bearable. I've had the gray haze for a long time though. I never found out what it was. I taste like vegetables I don't like. The town inside me and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar. I can go home, 'cause I'm afraid something will change. Me without me, I'm the one to blame. I'm not waiting for Santa Claus. I already have the gift, just can't open the box. I know all about it, no one can solve it unless I decide to do something about it. It's not even a case. I've been patient, but it was bearable. I've had the gray haze for a long time though. I never found out what it was. I hate the alarm clock I chose. The town inside me and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar. I can go home because I'm afraid something will change. Me without me, I'm the one to blame. and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar. I can't go home because I'm afraid something will change. Me without me, I'm the one to blame.